boy Ufitana here. Welcome back to some more Siren Head Morphs on Roblox. I'm going to show you guys how to get some of the recently newly updated and added morphs, as well as the Game Pass morphs. So if you can, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know who your favorite morph is in this game. I do think that they've added quite a bit of great updates. One thing they got to work on is this main menu song. It's still too loud. Like, it is so loud. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just too loud. And I'm pretty sure for most players, it's just like, it's just way too loud. It's way too loud. You got to turn it down a little bit. Other than that, they also changed the FOV, I feel like. Unless it's, I don't know if it's just me or what. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to show you guys. Oh my gosh. By the way, that is one of the new Game Pass morphs over there. Oh my gosh. We have Piano Siren Head going crazy on his solo. Anyways, let's go to the badge morphs here and I'll show you guys what's new. Let's go to badge morphs number 2. We're going to go ahead and go all the way over here. Oh my gosh. I do think some of the sounds are just way too loud in this game. I'm so sorry. They are. I'm gonna have to just mute that. I'm so sorry. But anyways, we have 3 new Siren Head badge morphs that I probably missed out on. I'm probably missing out on a, what is this one? Periastron Siren Heads? What is this one? I never got that one before. I do have Deadly T-Pose, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have that one. I don't have this one, so I will be probably showcasing how to get that one as well. Do we have Pipe Head V2? I don't have him either. Okay, I did miss out on quite a few updates, so my apologies. Let's go ahead and just go back over here. All right, teleport over there. Okay, and let's get to it. Okay, so we are going to get 3 new badge morphs, and I will be showcasing, I think, 3 Game Pass morphs as well, but I might split it into 2 videos. That actually might be better. If I showcase how to get this one and this one with a Game Pass morph, it might be a little bit better because I have missed out on a few morphs. Anyways, let's start off with Basketball Siren Head over here. He's got the Siren Head Morphs t-shirt, and he's got basketball shorts, and he's got a basketball and shoes on. Okay, very cool, very hilarious, very creative. We have Gmod Siren Head from the Gary's mod selection from, I do believe it's Jolius. Then we have Cartoon Siren Head V2. All right, very cool indeed. So let's go ahead and teleport back to the lobby, and we'll go ahead and get each and every morph. If I'm not mistaken, we want to go over here. I don't know what the locations are. I feel like they should give them a name, maybe, for like the map locations. I'm gonna call this like the cemetery, the tree cemetery. I don't know what it is, but anyways, the basketball is going to be, so you spawn in right there. You're gonna go all the way to this corner over here, and you should see a little basketball right there in the corner, and boom, walk up into that, and there you go. You have the Basketball Siren Head Award. So I don't have to reset. We can just hit teleport to lobby, and there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and just run it up in here. Go here. All right, and we'll see our brand new morph. And apparently, you know, before, when you do turn into a morph, it would break and you would kind of just morph, and your position would be right over the morph, so you'd keep morphing over and over again and it would break. But let's see what's going on here if they fix that. So you morph. Oh, it's still there. You see, they got to fix that. They got to fix that. But they added something else. Now the camera focuses on the head of each Siren Head that you morph into. So that's actually pretty cool. I wonder, I know that they have this as like a weapon. Here's his idle animation. I do think if they were to make it just like built in, like the idle animation is just there as is, I think that would also be really cool if they just like, if it's playing automatically, and then when you move, it plays your walk animation, and then or run animation, I should say. Or maybe they have both. They have a walk and a run animation. I have no idea. They could do a lot. I mean, they've been growing as developers, so they could definitely make something really cool, I think, if they put their mind to it. All right, here we go. Here's the idle animation. Honestly, pretty cool. And they actually have it. Like, they have the camera following the head now. That is honestly pretty dope. It is really cool. We have a shoot animation. Dude, that's so cool. I just airballed. Holy airball. Yo, they got it. You know, it would be really cool if they had like a basketball, a backboard and a hoop or a post, and then you could actually shoot into into, you know, hit a swish. All right, want to see me dunk? Let's see here. Oh, wait. What? Oh my god, what is that? Why did he fall down like a Family Guy fall down animation? I gotta play the volume on this because it's probably hilarious. What is this? Wait, you can make your text size huge? What? You could literally go like grandma mode. All right, let's go ahead and turn up the volume here. Here we go. Ready? Oh god.
Do you want to see me dunk? You guys ready?
All right, well, that audio, I don't know if it's original or if that is the creator of the game saying that or if it's from a meme, but that is hilarious. What? Oh my god, dude. Want to see me dunk? Can I play it again, please? Do I have shift lock on? I do. That, dude, that is hilarious, dude. How did you make that animation? That is so freaking funny, man. Oh my gosh, here we go. We're gonna see this again. Oh, am I facing the other way? I am. I don't want to be facing the other way. I gotta turn around. There we go. All right, this is 10 out of 10 peak comedy. Want to see me dunk? Oh my gosh, dude. I just it's just so funny. Let's do this one more time. One more time, dude. That. It's perfect, dude. Oh my god, yo. I don't know if it's Aiden that made the animation. I'm pretty sure it's Aiden that works on the game. I hope I'm not getting that mistaken here. Oh my gosh, I gotta fix this. There we go. I hope I'm. Oh my god, you could even jump when you're like broken from the dunk. Dude, you have a lot of potential here. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my god, look at this run. Dude, this guy actually has a lot of potential. Holy cow. I wonder if he should work on like a generalized like Trevor Henderson Creature Giants game or even like different trends, because I have a feeling like if he hit the right trend, I think his game could go absolutely viral. This is so cool, dude. This is actually really creative and actually pretty cool to put just like basketball Siren head. Just basketball Siren head, and he made really cool animations. This is dope. Dribble. You could just, wow. Dude, the run though, the run's super, it's dribble and you can run. It's like, that is dope, dude. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Okay, this game is hilarious now. This game has literally peaked like my comedy. This is just freaking hilarious, man. I'm actually just caught off guard here by how awesome this is. All right, we have regular dribble, also very cool. Oh my god, I gotta turn off shift lock again. That's my fault. All right, let's go in and see this right here. I kind of want to put this for the thumbnail action. This is so cool, dude. This is actually like freaking awesome. That is actually freaking awesome. I'm not a big, I mean, I don't watch basketball or play it at all, but still really, really cool. And then the regular dunk. Oh, wait, that's clean. Look at that. Dude, that is actually really cool. I think you can move the particle effect, like, maybe towards the ball a little bit higher. Either way, it's really freaking cool. You can even spam it and do, like, jumping jacks here. This is one of the coolest morphs in the game. Holy cow. All right, I'm actually very impressed by this. All right, very, very cool. Shout out to Jex TP. He should definitely play the game again because it's got really cool morphs. Dude, that was our first morph. And I'm already like, I'm baffled, bro. I'm baffled. I think the next area we have to go to might be here. I might have forgot already. Where do I have to go exactly? I believe we have to go over here. All right, and I believe it's right here. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, dude, basketball Siren Head is actually like the freaking coolest. Now we have Gmod Siren Head. All right, let's go ahead and teleport to the lobby here. We're going to go ahead and go to the badge morphs. Apparently, the group morphs have finally been fixed as well, so that's really cool. Dude, I am impressed. I am so impressed, and I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, sometimes I just get burnt out, and I don't feel like making videos at all, and it's like, it's not that I don't like it or anything, it's just like, I just can't for some reason, like, when, I don't know, burnout sucks. It sucks, but, yeah. My apologies for being burnt out. Let's go ahead and check out Gmod Siren Head right here. And we'll go ahead and just, they just have to fix this. Like every time you morph, they just have to like move you a little bit. Dude, look, how did you guys solve that? I'm actually impressed. You can see that when you first morph, your camera's focused on the humanoid root part, and then it moves the focus to the head. That's actually like, that's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just run over here. I don't know how fast I run. I would assume that this is gonna be as similar to the Gary's mod. Morph. Oh, wow. I'd have to say the basketball siren head is probably the coolest. Let's go ahead and turn shadows off, diffuse, and then the fog. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No fog. There we go. The game looks pretty different like this, that's for sure. Can I do high saturation? Oh, I can. There we go. Oh my god, dude, the game looks so like, it looks like a mobile game a little bit. All right, we have the kill animation. Yeah, this is gonna be like the standard stuff. Dude, this is actually really cool. Here's my idle animation. I don't know if I'm doing much here. And then there's my stomp. All right, not as crazy or not as like crazy cool, but still very cool nonetheless. I'm just impressed. Like basketball siren head was just like, whoa, wow. You know what I'm saying? Just like absolutely impressive. Holy cow. Absolutely impressive. I don't know how long it took them to make that morph, but that was, I'm impressed by that morph. That morph is freaking dope, dude. Like, holy cow. Like, if you guys can make morphs and have animations like that, like, with like a popular intellectual property that's non-copyrightable, dude, that, your game could pop off. If you make more morphs like this on whatever trend that is trending, especially for like content creators to do videos on it, like if you were to try something else, because I know that like Siren Head and Trevor Henderson creatures, like it's still not as popular. It was kind of popping off earlier this year with like the Bloop, El Gran Maha, all those mythical. I feel like a lot of the giant Trevor Henderson creatures that have more character design to them have been more popular, but yeah, unfortunately, you know, if this game was made 5 years ago and had this quality, like basketball siren head with like all the other siren heads, this game would have like 1,000 concurrent players, I would say. It's just that it's not as popular before, or it's not as popular as it used to be before. All right, let's get our next character morph. We have Cartoon Siren Head V2. Go ahead and teleport to the lobby. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we go here. Dude, a lot of these worlds look very samey, so it's kind of like, it's kind of difficult. Oh yeah, I'm going to the correct world. So you're going to go ahead and spawn in right there. You're going to loop around, make your first left-hand turn right here, like the first main turn, and then ride over this little dirt hill. You can go ahead and find this TV. And now we have a bunch of cartoon hats. Is that where it would be? I have no idea. What is this right here? Looks like a little cloud. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, I can't use my flying carpet. I would imagine that we have to make it to the end of this destination. And I believe that the morph would be over there. So let's go ahead and just traverse into this cartoon siren head dimension world kind of thing. And we'll see if we can get this morph. Oh, wait, what? I was heavily... I was greatly mistaken. Okay, no. Yeah, we do need to get to the end there. What is this little tower right here? I don't know if it's singing like Cartoon Cat's song. It might be. I know that's not copyrighted because I think that song's like over 100 years old. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh, I thought I was gonna kill over it and die there. Oh, please don't kill me. By the way, I do believe they changed the price for a lot of their Game Pass morphs as well, which is great. I do think the newer morph is... It might be 100 or 200 Robux. I think it's 200. I will go ahead and see right now. Oh! Oh, I almost ran into that and died. Did they make it, like, easy? Because if they did, that's kind of, like, very nice. Because a lot of players... Dude, a lot of people that play on Roblox, like, they're noobs to video games. They're noobs or they're playing on, like, their mobile device. And they're noobs at that, you know? So, I think if you design a game towards, like, a bunch of newbies... it might be helpful for like a first-hand player experience and be like, yo, dude. By the way, these are really cool. Did you customize these animations as well? This is actually pretty cool. I don't know how they did that. That's actually pretty impressive. And there we go. We have Cartoon Siren Head V2. Let's go ahead and see what this morph has. I do think that Basketball Siren Head is probably the coolest morph in the game right now when it comes down to a Game Pass morph. I do think one of the other coolest morphs in the game was Kraken Siren Head. And where's the summer surfing Siren Head? Is that in the part 1? It might be part 1. I'm not too sure. Wait, what? They have Cartoon Cat? What? What the heck? That might be the owner of the game right there. Dude, that that looks so cool. I might put that in the thumbnail action actually. That is so cool. Oh, whoa, Cartoon Cat killed me. I was in the middle of taking a oh look at Super Saiyan Sonic. That was actually so cool. I missed it though because I was taking a screenshot. All right, we'll have to see if Cartoon Siren Head here is the coolest of them all. Let's go ahead and run. Oh, I'm so fast. Dude, what? This is so well made. Okay, you guys need to figure out to have a walk animation and a run animation built in. Or at least a walk and an idle animation. Sorry, a walk and an idle animation. You can keep run as this, but if you automatically have your idle animation playing when you're just like not moving, and then when you are moving, you play the walk animation and then you can run. Dude, this is looking really good. The fact that you change the camera to follow the head like this is really, really quality. I think you can do a map overhaul. I do think getting rid of a few trees might be a good idea as well. You could expand this map probably a little bit larger as well. Maybe you could even do different zones. I would say a great game to get ideas from is it's called Final Stand. I think it's like a Dragon Ball Final Stand. Like their world building is actually pretty good. That was like 7 years ago when I played that game, and I thought the world was actually pretty good. And it was like classic Roblox. I liked it. All right, we have our idle animation right here. Very cool. How did you get like? How did you figure out like the little like the bendy little bendy cartoony arms like actual like Cartoon Cat? This is cool, dude. Dude, I am actually very impressed by this, and I feel kind of bad that I didn't showcase it when it was brand new. This is so impressive. I'm actually very much so impressed. This is so probably one of the best updates and hiatus that I've taken. This is so freaking impressive. I love how the camera follows the head like when you move and the animations are playing as well. This is very good. Very, very good. We have a grab animation. All right. Very cool. We have the head stretch. What is this? Oh! Dude, that's so cool. I do think they only have a few things to work on. It's like the audio for a lot of the morphs are just way too loud. It is way, way, way too loud. Way too loud. The opening music is too loud. Some of the sounds need to be turned down a bit. Like quite a bit, actually. Other than that, the game's like, this is a huge level up, dude. Like, when I play as this morph, it feels really fun. I do think the default walk animation, or sorry, the default walk speed is a little too slow for a lot of the morphs. I think upping it, making it a little bit slower than this run speed is perfect. I feel really fun playing as like this morph and running this fast. It feels really cool. It feels really fun. But like walking this slow, it's a little too slow. I think a little bit faster would be better. We have our slash animation, slash slap, kind of. It's more like a slap. All right, we have a smash. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That is so perfect. Oh, you can't move while you have that selected. But yeah, I think all they have to do is figure out an idle animation to actually play when you are the morph. And then when you walk, to play a walk animation. We do have this. This is the walk animation. So if you had this when you're not moving, and then it goes into this when you move, dude, you know how cool that would be? Just to do it like by itself without having it be a weapon like this and then to that. That'd be so cool. And then if you like press shift, you're now into run. That would be so freaking awesome, dude. All right, we have our eat animation. Whoa. Okay, that's so cool. That's so. I think that once they figured out they could have the camera focus on the head like this, they're like, oh wait a minute, this is actually Honor was cooking because I don't know if I was the one that mentioned like, oh yeah, can you change the focal point of the morph to be, I mean, they chose the head, and the fact that, you know, you get to do this, it's doing it on its own, you know, because the engine is focusing on this part of the model. It's just so cool. What is this? Become tall. Look at that. And then you could look at that, dude. Look at that. That is so cool. The fact that like as a morph, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be like, what would it be like to see the world from this perspective? I don't have to use admin commands or anything. It's built into the morph. So like, bravo. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. And I wasn't expecting this video to be this long, just showcasing 3 morphs. I am a professional yapper. I actually am a professional yapper. I make money from yapping, so I guess I am a professional yapper. I can say that. So I'm definitely gonna have to do a part 2 video on this and showcasing some other badge morphs. They leveled up tremendously. You guys have done a great job. I don't know if this is just Aiden doing this or if it's the team doing this, but either way, whatever you guys are doing is such a level up. Like, honestly, I think from all this like positive work, you guys could probably even get some work on some other morph games, I would say. This is super impressive. Like, very much so. Like, be proud of, like, these 3 morphs are, well, actually, I wouldn't say this guy. This guy's pretty, I mean, it's Gmod Siren Head. There's not much else you can do. These 2 are very creative. These are very creative, very impressive. If you did this quality with another popular trending series or something like that, you know, your game would probably go viral because these are freaking awesome. Good job. Good job on those. I think I'm going to showcase how to get, we do have Glitch Siren Head, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do have them. So I need to showcase how to get these 2 badge characters, the Pipehead V2 and the, how do you say that? Is it Periastron? Periastron Siren Heads. I don't know what that thing, I don't even know what that word means. I'm stupid. But I also will be showcasing the Game Pass characters. I just don't want this video to be like 35 minutes long. So I'm probably going to have to do a part 2 and part 3 video. I don't know what other, hold on. Am I faster right here? I feel like I am. I think I am. I don't know how many other new Game Pass morphs they've added. Do we have Meat Grinder and Boss Siren? Whoa. Okay, I was tripping. It was this right here. I'm like, what is this realm? Anyways, we have Boss Siren Head V2 that I need to purchase. I don't know if I got Meat Grinder, but I will be showcasing Lightning Siren Head. I do believe he's 200 Robux. I'm going to go ahead and see if the price is good. I was mentioning before, you know, just going off of the success of like Fredbear's Mega Roleplay and how they keep their badge morphs at like, at the most, it's like 100 Robux. At the most, it's like 100 Robux. Unless the character's like really cool. Oh, what is this? You're not getting out. That's scary. But I do think, yeah, this guy is 200 Robux. I do think that's a little pricey, but we'll have to see how cool he is. If he's really cool, then he's worth it. I would say keeping morphs cheaper, like 125 Robux, like at the top, maybe would be, it would make more sense. You know, I think having things a little bit cheaper for most players is probably nicer, especially since the economy sucks so bad for everybody right now in the whole world. It just sucks. Unless you're rich. All right. Let's see. How much is this guy right here? Siren Head Stranded. Is that the right one? I do believe this one's only 40. That's really cool. That's a good price. Meat Grinder. I can't find him on the list right now. And then hold on. Where's Boss Siren Head V2? He is 250. All right. Well. Whoa. Whoa. All right. I died it. That was actually pretty crazy. That actually, is that Boss Siren Head V2 right there? No, what morph is that? Actually, is that, I don't know. I don't know which one this is, but very, very cool. That's just my opinion though. I do think having, I'm not saying that for me. I'm saying that for the community. And then like also just looking at other like successful morph games. I know some other ones have like the morphs really expensive. But I think having them cheaper is probably the better way to go about it. I think more people will make more purchases, and it might help throw your game into the algorithm better. Anyways, I'll be showcasing these. I'm probably going to do a part 2 and part 3 video. It's heavily deserved. These are really, really incredible morphs, like these recent ones. So go ahead and go get those badge morphs. I'd have to say the basketball Siren Head and the cartoon Siren Head are impressive. They only got a few things to change, and this game's actually going to be pretty like incredible. Like this stuff right here, these abilities, I'm actually impressed by this. This is insanely impressive. A lot of these abilities are quite insane. Very underrated, actually. Very, very underrated. So yeah, very, very cool. I think that's all I have to say. I'm actually floored by the quality of some of these animations. All they need to do is lower the volume on half the sounds in the game, like make it 50% quieter, I would say. You know, maybe you could even do something with like a setting right here, but like low volume, and you click it and all the sound in the game is like lowered to like 30%, and you could just go from there. Because even if I have this like on like this, it's just sensory overload, and I get it, it's Siren Head, but I do think it ruins the experience when it becomes so much that it just feels like I'm gonna have a headache by the time I'm done playing the game. You know? I have it on 1. It's 1! If I have it up here, I'm gonna have brain damage. It's just too much. It's too much. The other thing, I think just, dude, volume. Oh, and then the idle animation already being on when you are the morph, and then a walk animation when you move. You could even have a universal run button to toggle, but I would say just keeping it as a weapon or a tool. I guess that's fine. I think it's fine, honestly. The other thing that you guys can make something better is instead of making the tools, you make it into a custom GUI. But then again, that'll take so much work to do. I'd say just keep doing what you guys are doing. Just figure out how to do an idle animation to play automatically when you turn into the morph. And then when you move, have it play a walk animation. Everything else, absolutely amazing. I just keep doing what you're doing. Add more morphs and, you know, use this experience to grow. Maybe you can do another game on a bigger topic, a bigger subject matter. And you could probably find some really, really crazy success. So yeah, very impressive. I'm very impressed. Let me know if you guys are impressed as well. These are insane. Smash the like button, subscribe, go play the game. You know, helping the developers out helps them grow. And yeah, this is well deserved. Very, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call here. Smash like, subscribe, click on the video on the left to the right to watch more videos. And I hope to see you in the next one. Let me know what other games you guys would like to see me play on the channel. And I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.